Beauty Parlor Room. I'm your host, Katia Trevino. Today's guest is Kimberly Hess. She is the owner of ikids Daycare in Alamo, Texas. Thank you so much for coming in, Kimberly. How are you?
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here today.
So today the topic is, are daycare safe during COVID? How long have you been in the daycare industry?
I opened up the daycare in 2012, so we are going to be going on to 9 years in April.
Oh, wow.
Before that, I was a teacher in San Antonio, got married, moved to the Valley, worked for my husband's parents' business at Hess Air Conditioning. I started having kids and didn't really like the daycares I was putting Danielle in, and I just felt so much more could be done at the time. So I decided, you know what? Let me open up a daycare for my kids, and it's just grown from there.
Oh, great.
It has been about 23 years. I'm aging myself. A lot of people don't believe.
Yes, time flies
Yes.
really fast.
Yes, so it's about 23 years that I've been in the education business. However, my dad was a principal. We have come from a family of educators, and education has just been extremely important to all of us in our family. So we wanted to kind of spread that into the community as well. I decided to open in Alamo. A lot of people were telling me, come to Edinburgh, come to McAllen, you could get paid more, you could, but I just really love my kids in Alamo, and I feel like we can do so much for them.
How has COVID really affected the daycares?
We've had to make a lot of changes, and it has been ongoing. So today our discussion that we're having is based on my personal experience with my daycare. That's not to say other daycares aren't doing the same thing. I'm not quite sure what other daycares are doing right now. We do try to keep in touch and give each other and bounce off ideas off each other. But for our center right now, it has changed. We used to clean and disinfect all the time. You have to when you have kids, but now it's been extra steps. We have to do it thoroughly and 3 times a day. It's moving the kids out of the classroom, disinfecting, getting them back in there in the morning, afternoon, night, before we leave and close the daycare. So it's just been a constant, buying extra cleaning supplies, trying to find them. Parents have a code when they come in. They have a code to get into my cafeteria. Both doors are locked, and they can come in at any time. My dad helped me design the daycare, so we have windows to the classroom, so you can peek in on your child, see what they're doing before they even see you.
That's really nice.
So now, when parents can't go inside, nobody can come inside. So they have to give us their child at the door. We've had to transfer software programs. We've had to get new software so parents can sign. We had the old way of signing in on a piece of paper. My child got here at this time, initial whatever, they pick them up. Now it's like through an app. There's contactless.
Oh, wow.
And they have to sign their child in through the app, and they have to answer the questions. Do they have fever? Have they had diarrhea? And then they have to initial that their statements are true. They don't have these things. Then we can come in and take their temperature. At that point, they come in. We've had to ask our parents to bring us extra shoes for the daycare. So what we do is we have a container of shoes per child labeled. They come in with their home shoes. We take them off. We put them in there. We put their daycare shoes on because we know we've disinfected their shoes so that we don't have outdoor contaminants coming into the center.
Oh, that is so good.
Yes, so they have to take off their shoes, wash their hands, get their face mask, get their shield, and then they can enter the facility. We don't allow anything from the house. We just, you don't know.
Safety first.
Yes, you don't know. So we've also asked our parents to leave the blankets with us. I have a washer and dryer at the center. So we're washing the blankets and disinfecting them. Instead of sending them home each Friday and then they come on Monday, we do it and they don't go home anymore. So we've had and changes are constant. We're still making changes. As new updates are coming, new protocols, we're having to change it. Right now, everything we implemented in May has worked. And it's run smoothly. Our kids know what to do. They already have the routine down and they go straight to class. And I know a lot of people are concerned, will they wear masks?
Yes,
You
I was
know?
about to ask. So what's the youngest age that the kids are coming in and wearing masks and shields?
So the CDC has asked 2 and up, ages 2 years and up, due to breathing problems. But currently, we have 6 classrooms. I have 2 open right now. I think, there's a lot of fear. Like,
Yes.
do I send my child to daycare? We used to have classrooms with, we've dropped 60% of our enrollment. We have 6 classrooms. We used to have 15 kids in each one. Now, we had a capacity of 10 in each one. And in our pre-K 3, we have like 7. Our 18 months, we have 6. Our after-school kids are with us right now, virtual learning. We can only have 10. And I've had to cap it due to, you want to keep them distance. Of course, we can't do 6 feet, but we have to separate them as much as possible. We've also have to get our tables, and we have to tape off. Like, you can't sit here, but you can sit here to space out.
The way that they do at the grocery stores is like, where you should stand.
Yes, exactly. We've had to put stickers on the floor when they line up to go outside, so they could be a little bit distant. We have to put stickers in the classroom. Kids, they want to share toys. They want to go to the center. We have centers. They go play with each other. They can't do that anymore. It's, which center do you want to play? Go get your tub, take it to your table, and you can play. And that was an adjustment.
Yeah.
Because,
especially since they're so little.
And they're so social when they're little. They want to play with each other and have contact. So this not having contact has been a challenge, but it's doable.
Just to maintain and keep up with the CDC regulations, that's a lot of work, but I feel that listening to you and listening to all these procedures that you put for these kids makes me think, it's not so bad to send your kids to daycare. So let's go ahead and move on to the cutting room and we'll get you started.
Okay. I'm so excited.
It's been a while.
Yes, it has been a long time.
Yes.
A long time.
Well, I'm really happy with the results.
Me too.
So going back to our conversation, one of the things that I was thinking about to conclude this is, do you think that these regulations and procedures are going to affect us even after COVID?
Wow, that's a really good question. As most of us want COVID to be over, like, go away COVID, we don't want you anymore. I still feel that some of these regulations that have been put into place, we should still do. Because, I'm praying the masks go away. That's how can you have a conversation with a child with a mask on? That's so hard. They rely on your movements of your mouth, especially when they're learning how to read and vocalize everything. They have to see you, right? So yes, but as far as the cleaning, I really enjoy how healthy the environment is right now. I feel like my kids don't have runny noses. Like, when they come in, they have runny noses. We haven't seen that all year long.
My kids have been healthy, thank God.
Yes, us too. We had to, in March, it hit us, right?
Yes.
And then April, we closed and kind of said, what are we going to do? We're going to make all these new policies. We're going to change things. We're going to do what the CD, all this stuff happened in the month, all this training in the month of April. We reopened in May. But by the end of December, we had no COVID cases at my center. And I think it was because it was parents, center, staff, everybody working together, and the communication and trust.
Yes.
That they're answering those questions. So I want my parents back in the center. I want them to be able to see their children. But there's some things that I think we need to keep. And I think a lot of this disinfecting and cleaning, yes, we need to keep. So, we're just going to wait and see. We're all hoping for this to be over with. Who knows? But hopefully it'll be all over with.
Well, that's it for our show. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. So excited.
We'll get some sanitizer
We
later.
did. I know we did a fist pump.
Yes. 6 feet apart.
Yes, exactly.
But yes, thank you so much for coming in and talking to all of us about, something that is probably on a lot of parents' mind, and it makes us feel at ease knowing that maybe perhaps it is safe to take our kids to school, especially school and daycare, especially at a daycare where you really try to emphasize on those regulations and take those precautions that need to be taken.
Yes.
So thank you for that.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it.
Concludes the beauty parlor room, and we'll be seeing you on the next episode.